Okay, good morning. We are playing Elite Dangerous this morning, and we're gonna play. We're gonna do our weekly update, and I've been buying stuff to do my yeah power weekly power thing, but I'm gonna stop doing this for now. It's becoming a bit of a strain, running back and forwards all week trying to make sure I get enough to get my rank, or keep my rank. But anyway, I got what I needed from them, which was the shield that they give me. Now, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna fly out to meet my carrier. Where is that? I can't remember where I parked it. I think it's at Green. Where are you, carrier? That's down there. What system's that? Yes. Grebegos, or whatever that is. Actually, fuel start. So I'll just go straight there. What system is that? Okay, that'll work. We'll go that way. So we're gonna go there, do that. We're gonna go into a system. We're gonna do a bit of exploration like we've been doing. I want to check on my fleet carrier. Now, at the end of last week, my wife decided she wanted to start doing some power plays with us. I don't know if she's been doing any of that. And she wanted to land a couple of ships on the carrier that I've got, and at the end of last week I had to go and buy the shipyard for the carrier so that she could park more than one, because it looks like you can park one ship on someone's carrier if they don't have the shipyard, but if you want to park more, the owner of the carrier can actually park as many as he likes, as to a point, but anybody else you have to have a shipyard for that. So I installed the shipyard, and she's parked two of her ships on my carrier, so now wherever I go she goes. Oh, whatever. Yeah, wherever my carrier goes, she goes. I might not be right next to the carrier at the time when we get there, but the carrier is never too far away from where I am. Although right now it's on the other side of the system, the sector that I'm working in. We're about to go meet up with it right now. Today we're gonna do this for about an hour, maybe 30 minutes ish, depending on the mood. But I'm also going to be playing. There's going to be a little bit of a schedule change today. Normally I would do. I think it's cattle and crops and something else, but cattle and crops I'll probably still do later this evening. Around about 4 or 5 o'clock ish normally when I do cattle and crops. But leading up to that, I think let me see what my schedule's supposed to be. Settings, channel, not channel. Oh, it is channel. Hang on. Yeah, schedule. But I'll have to do that in a sec when I've set it off. Go into the next system. Wow, dual sun. Triple sun. Wow. and they're really close together. I'm surprised they haven't actually sucked each other in. Well, gravities of suns usually pull on each other. Today it should be, oh right, so it should be Elite Dangerous, which we're doing, Planet Zoo and Cattle and Crops. So yeah, we're not going to be doing, we're not doing Planet Zoo today. We might move that to Saturday this week in place of RuneScape. I'm not really a big RuneScape fan. I found something different that's a free-to-play game that people are just starting to play, which is what we're going to be doing after I've done this. So, back to my stream manager. You okay? You said hello.
What's that? With group production for them.
Oh.
She started a group call and she's not there.
Right, I think once we get to, we're going to check this next system, see if there's anywhere I can land. Grab some fuel. Looks like it. Let's go there. So, while we're flying over there, let me check this. Did we actually sell any stuff? Nope, they're still there. They're still there. And that's still there. Huh. Nobody actually buys anything from carriers. Okay, good to know. But I'm not really bothered because I'm only using it as a storage facility anyway. It's like I'll just drop off what I'm collecting out in the field, drop it off at my just saw some shadows. I'll just drop it off at the fleet carrier, and then when I get time, I'll just take the stuff off the ship, off the fleet carrier, and sell it at places. It's like a giant cargo area. I need to find somewhere to take the car to get washed. Other side of Doncaster?
No, over here.
Okay.
It was on the way.
Right. Well, okay.
Doncaster Road.
Right. Right. But when I'm on my way to work, I don't have time to wash my car, and then when I'm on my way home, I don't really have time to wash it on the way home either. Oh, excuse me. When I get home, I spend about an hour and a half up before I go to bed.
And 5 minutes after.
It's not going to take 5 minutes to wash a car though, is it? I still have to drive to it.
It's right on the road. On the same road you're going on. I this morning, too. I do is bring up maps, type in car wash near me, and it's there. It'll show you all the ones.
Right. Okay. Oh. I'll do it tomorrow while we're on our way out. Yeah. I need a hose pipe. Right. But I'm sure we can buy a fitting that'll fit the tap. Which side are we going to? It's rotated that side. the other reason why we need to be able to park out front is we need to be able to get an Uber out to the car. We need to over that carpet because it's already getting a bit. I'm gonna do it later. We've got an extension cable. Huh. That baby next door, it could actually be her sister's, you know.
If your sister ain't born, she's there,
I can't remember what the colour of her hair is of the sister. But I remember her being outside the other day.
Yeah, I do too.
Right.
Seriously, what else? I didn't have anything else to block that conflict. Is there anything I could think of to block off that?
Yeah, well,
And somebody keeps fucking with the gate down there because I find the red latch open more times than not. So I tighten this security line.
yeah. People don't.
Only because if he gets in there, or that little one of those little ships comes over, he's dead.
Yeah, it's game over for that little thing. Why don't it show me the fleet carrier on that map? So next week, when we come to play Elite, we meet abandoning the power play system for a couple of for now. We won't be making the trip back to Cubio after we make the trip out there today. Let's check this. My power plays aren't going up very much. Trade, not too bad. Combat, yeah. So far down the list on combat, it's just unreal. Exploration is also down. 6 more days. Alright, well, we're never getting on our leaderboards of those, so I'm not really bothered. Not without people. I need people in my squadrons to make a difference. Well, we needed a car, but the good thing though is if it's not never going to happen now, but if we'd have had the other car,
And you broke down.
yeah, yeah,
That's a good thing.
yeah.
That's not to be a driver. Good. Drive the shuttle.
You need a license, and I'll probably want 3 years experience of driving over here before you could do that.
Bring a nice blouse and over up in New York with it.
Aye.
Well, when up in New York, we did those pictures.
Yeah, if we can find a post office that'll have a machine, or a bus station, or a train station.
Don't guys post offices, don't they?
Well, yeah, but where we are going, we might not see one,
So on the way up or on the way down.
and then we're gonna find somewhere to park.
Well, if we see them while we're out walking around, isn't that cool? Get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that we should get your license sorted out as soon as possible. Like to get that sorted.
So maybe that's why the sooner I get on the way if I need to.
Huh?
The sooner we get that sorted, the sooner I can actually get on the way if I need to.
There you go.
I don't have any place to go right now, but
Well, no, but
if I need to go,
you don't know whether you're gonna. You don't know how long it's gonna take you to pass. And I'd rather get it out of the way sooner rather than later.
do I have to have a certain number of hours?
No.
on my belt to drive?
Not really, no. You just have to have You don't have to have lessons. You can, as long as you know how to drive, you could take your test tomorrow if you wanted. If you were confident enough to be able to do it.
To get my provisional book.
Right, yes. If you had your provisional, right, you could take the test tomorrow if you wanted.
Yeah.
But personally, I would at least take advantage of the fact that I could take you out in the car and you can drive the car while I'm sat next to you, and you can get a little bit of road experience driving. I know you can drive. I don't need to teach you anything. We will do the maneuvers though,
Yeah, that's
um,
fine.
just so that you can actually do them. We'll need to put L plates on, because when we do the emergency stop, people behind us need to know.
Send me the own place.
But then if we do it, if we can, what I might do is, when we come to do the maneuvers, I'll book a holiday on a Sunday, so that yes, I will book a holiday on a Sunday, because that's going to be a quiet day, and we can go out in the morning when no one's around and do some driving, and then you can do your emergency stop without really affecting anybody, because there won't be anybody on the road. And the only reason why I want to do the emergency stop, I know you can do it, but you need to, we'll do a half an hour of actually doing the test, as if you were getting the test done, because I know how to do it.
And you're sure they haven't changed it?
Not much. They won't have changed it that much. The set routines, when they actually do the actual manoeuvres, is down to them. They can swap that around. But you'll need to do a 3-point turn, a reverse round the corner, a parallel park. I think they've added that. A hill start, because it's a manual, and a emergency stop. And we do all. You can do any one of those. Well, I think they do about 3 or 4 of them in the test. Yeah.
Hell, if I can parallel park a freaking school bus, I think I can handle the I-30.
I'm not worried about that.
But my thing is just I've got to get used to doing, which
Yeah.
I can do now. I mean, I did it once, which is fine. Driving, but emergency brake, that whole Johnny go.
The hill starts is basically, it'll have you pull over. You make the car safe. So basically you'll come to a stop and you put the handbrake on and you'll come out of gear, and then they'll tell you to set off while on the hill. So basically you've got to find the biting point. You've got to find, you bring the clutch up and you put the acceleration down so you feel the car grab, and as soon as you feel the car grab, you make sure you're safe to move out. Release the handbrake, slowly bring the clutch up and apply more power, and away you go. The thing that they're looking for is any rollbacks. So you've got to be going forward, not backwards.
How much is allowed to roll back then?
None.
None?
You have to have that car mold. No, it's not. You've got to be able to. If you stop on a hill, you've got to be able to roll forward, not into oncoming traffic or traffic that's behind you. It's just showing that you can actually keep control of the car, basically.
What? No. What's the matter? No, you're not giving that food.
Oh.
You know what his problem is.
He wants to go out. You want your fan on? Oh. Come on then. Right. Let's go. I can't remember where we were. Right. Okay, so I think we were over here, weren't we? Open the windows. I'll do it when we're done. Right, let's get that up on the screen. Let's why fleet carrier. There should be a tab on here. There should be a tab that allows me to switch to the fleet carrier and tell it that that's where I want to go. Okay, so we need to go to that one. So hang on, if I tag it as my destination, right, and then go into fleet management and tell it we need to go to open map. Set carrier destination. It's going to take 16 minutes for us to go there, so we will be calling it a day, I think. On this stream. Actually, first off, before we do that, okay, it's got quite a bit of a balance. I actually need to transfer some more cash over to it. How much do we have? How much? No, that's not what I want. Cash. Huh? Oh yeah, it's permanent. It's a permanent fixture in space. It's part of the server side, so you basically have control of moving it where you want it to go. But like when it's set to fly to another system right now, and I'll have logged out before it does the jump. when I log back in, it'll be in its new space. It'll be circling a new star when I log back in next week. And we'll be doing some exploration of that system when we get next week. Yeah, I just want to make sure I've got enough money in there to. It's costing me 18 million upkeep. So I just want to make sure I keep that up. If it gets to a point where I need to get more money, I'll bring the ship back to QBO and I'll do some trade runs because I can make pretty decent money. On trade. That's pretty cool. That's my shipping, that's somebody else. Right, so until next week, I hope you all enjoyed the weekly update of Elite Dangerous. Next week we will be doing a bit of exploration instead of it'll be more of an actual thing we're doing rather than an update next week, because like this week is going to be the last power play day that we're going to do. I'm not going to stress out throughout the week trying to collect enough stuff, plus I was wasting money doing that, and I don't really want to do that. But until next week, you all have a wonderful weekend, up and coming weekend.
Is that you landed?
No, I've already landed. Someone else is landing on 12 and 15.
That's awesome.
Are you watching the Twitch?
No, I'm watching in game.
Oh, because if you were watching the Twitch, my ship's on one of the front two pads. But you might not see it because
somebody came in front of me and I'm like, what the
yeah. You'll be in a different instance.
Well, it's obviously been more than 3 days. Where do I go?
At QBO, you go to QBO, but remember when you take off, this carrier won't be here in 12 minutes time.
Uh-oh.
So if you're wanting to take off and go,
Are we
no, we're going somewhere else. So if you're wanting to leave, you better do it now.
Well, I'm already off the ship.
Okay. Because in 12 minutes time it's going to a system called ICZ space UJ-Q space 5 B5-2. It's a system that I am currently exploring, and I started doing some exploration last week, but I brought the ship back last week to meet you, and then this week we're off.
You were in Grebigus, and I'm like,
Yeah, right now we are. We're not going to be for long. Oh, my starship's firing. There's a dude getting blasted. Wow. Huh. There is so many lasers on this ship. Right, until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.